Imagine walking over soil that hides emeralds and rubies completely unaware of the fortune beneath your feet. Nature, though, has a way of dropping hints if you know where to look. Certain plants act as silent guides, thriving only in mineral-rich ground, packed with treasures like beryllium and aluminum, the building blocks of precious gems. Among them, one rare plant stands out, growing in the most unexpected places. It could be by a dusty country road, in an empty lot, or even in a forgotten corner of your own land. Most people pass by without a second glance, but those who've learned to read these subtle signs never leave empty-handed. This unassuming green marker has guided treasure seekers for centuries, and its secret is finally within reach. Stick with me, because uncovering its identity will change how you see the world around you. Indigo ferrera might be the most unassuming key to hidden treasure you will ever encounter. This modest plant, often overlooked, thrives in soils packed with beryllium and aluminum, the very elements crucial for emerald formation. It doesn't boast vibrant colors or a strong scent, yet its presence signals something extraordinary beneath the surface. Growing in dry, isolated patches where most vegetation struggles, it favors soils that have undergone deep chemical shifts. Spotting a cluster of indigo ferrera isn't just a random find. It's a biological compass pointing to potential riches buried below. Historically, treasure seekers and ancient alchemists relied on nature's subtle cues over unreliable maps. In remote regions like Colorado, Zimbabwe, and the Australian outback, records show expeditions striking rare gems only after noticing this peculiar plant growing where nothing else would. Its strange preference puzzled early explorers, but they learned to trust its silent guidance. Today, that same wisdom holds modern relevance in geology. Mining experts recognize indigo ferrera as a natural indicator, a living marker of mineral-rich ground that saves time and resources before any drill touches the earth. What's fascinating is how this plant adapts to harsh conditions, feeding on the same unique soil chemistry that often accompanies precious gemstones. Its growth isn't coincidence. It's a direct response to the Earth's hidden composition. While most walk past without a second glance, those with a trained eye see a message in every stem. This understanding of indigo ferrera's significance opens the door to a deeper science, one that connects botany to the treasures below. Stick with us, because grasping this connection is just the beginning of decoding nature's silent language. Botanical geoindication is a groundbreaking field that bridges the gap between botany and geology, revealing how plants like indigo ferrera act as natural sensors for underground minerals. This science decodes the subtle language of vegetation to pinpoint valuable deposits, transforming how we explore the Earth's hidden wealth. Major mining companies now rely on vegetation maps as a critical first step in their search for new sites driven by hard data rather than mere speculation. In northern Australia, for instance, researchers uncovered a striking pattern. Indigo ferrera consistently thrives over beryllium-rich ground, a key element in emerald formation. This discovery cemented the plant as a reliable technical indicator, guiding prospectors with precision. What makes this even more remarkable is the accessibility it offers. With just a keen eye and basic knowledge, anyone can tap into these natural clues without expensive equipment. The secret lies in understanding how plants adapt to specific soil conditions, like pH levels, heavy metal presence, and moisture balance. Indigo ferrera, for example, flourishes where most vegetation struggles, drawn to the same rare chemical environments that foster precious gemstones. This isn't random chance. It's a profound adaptation, a silent partnership between plant and earth. Beyond a single species, entire ecosystems of bioindicator plants often form coded patterns, mapping out underground landscapes for those who learn to read them. Imagine tracing the outline of a deposit just by observing where certain plants cluster. This knowledge empowers everyday explorers to uncover what lies beneath without drilling a single inch. With this foundation of how nature signals hidden treasures, the next step is recognizing these vital signs with your own eyes in the wild. Indigo ferrera might be the key to uncovering hidden treasures, but only if you can recognize it in the wild. This unassuming plant hides in plain sight with tiny symmetrical leaves arranged in delicate, feather-like pairs. Its flowers, those subtle shimmer in shades of purple, pink, or even bluish hues, catching the eye only if you're truly looking. The stem, thin and woody, gives it a rugged charm that stands out against barren landscapes. Focus your search in specific environments where this plant thrives. It craves full sun, so skip dense forests or shaded groves. Instead, explore flat or gently sloped areas like trail edges, where sunlight pours in. Hillsides with minimal cover and abandoned lots, often overlooked, are prime spots too. These dry, forgotten places are where Indigo ferrera quietly signals what lies beneath. Sharpen your skills with modern tools to avoid missing this gem. Apps like Seek by iNaturalist or PlantSnap can confirm your find with a quick snap, training your eye for the real thing. Pay attention to the details. Those paired leaves and subtle blooms are your clues. Once you spot one scan for clusters, a single plant might be a fluke, but a patch could mark something significant underground. Mastering this skill gives you an edge. Few possess a quiet power drawn from nature's whispers. While others pass by unaware, you'll see the signs pointing to potential riches. This ability to notice the overlooked builds a deeper connection to the earth. And with this knowledge, you're primed to take the next step, pairing these sightings with geological clues to pinpoint where treasures might hide. Spotting Indigo ferrera is only the first step. To truly uncover hidden gems, you need to connect those sightings to the ground beneath your feet using solid geological data. Start by accessing detailed maps on the USGS website, a goldmine of information for any treasure seeker. Focus on regions with pegmatites and metamorphic rocks, the kind of formations often linked to beryllium deposits critical for emeralds. Keep an eye out for associated minerals like feldspar and quartz, as they frequently signal the right conditions for precious stones. Layer this with climate data, since Indigo ferrera thrives in dry, semi-arid environments with acidic, well-drained soils. These clues narrow your search to the most promising areas. Now take it to the field. Explore abandoned mines or inactive exploration zones where historical activity hints at untapped potential. Don't overlook little-known protected areas either. They can hide untouched treasures. Always carry a notebook to sketch. Write and map your findings. Nature offers the key, but you must build the door by documenting every detail. Pay attention to the plant's group behavior too. A single Indigo ferrera might be a random occurrence, but clusters, lines, or geometric patterns along slopes often trace underground deposits. It's as if the plant draws a map, with its roots revealing what's hidden below. Build your own atlas with coordinates and visual notes to translate the Earth's whispers into actionable insights. This strategic approach transforms a casual walk into a deliberate hunt. With this foundation in place, you're ready to discover that Indigo ferrera isn't the only messenger. Other plants and organisms also signal hidden riches waiting to be decoded in the next chapter of this journey. Indigo ferrera isn't the only silent messenger of the Earth's hidden wealth. Across the globe, other plants and organisms act as bioindicators, revealing the presence of valuable minerals with uncanny precision. Take Homen catenense, a remarkable species in Central Africa. It thrives exclusively in copper-rich soils, its presence often guiding miners to untapped deposits. Then there's Eremophila in Australia, a tough, unassuming plant that signals nickel-heavy ground pointing to resources buried deep beneath. Closer to home in the U.S., Astragalus bisulcatus stands as a marker for selenium-rich soils historically linked to mineral exploration sites. Each of these plants tells a unique story through its growth patterns, whispering secrets most overlook. Beyond plants, even lichens, those rugged, crusty organisms on rocks, react chemically to metals like lead, zinc, and gold. In Greenland, scientists now study their subtle changes to detect hidden gold beneath melting ice. Fungi, too, play a role, forming underground networks that sense mineral shifts and create visible surface patterns almost like living signatures of buried treasure. This fascinating science, known as phytoindication, harnesses nature's cues to map promising terrain without a single drill. Organizations like NASA and mining companies in Canada rely on it, blending biology with geology in ways that feel like something out of science fiction. Yet it's real, unfolding quietly all around us. The vegetation, the lichens, the fungi, they're constantly speaking in symbols, waiting for those who've learned to listen. This deeper understanding of nature's signals isn't just about finding metals or gems. It's a reminder that the Earth holds memories, sharing them with anyone ready to observe. And that insight is the perfect foundation for what comes next as we decode nature's silent language in a whole new way. Nature has always spoken in whispers through subtle signs most of us overlook. Plants like Indigo ferrera are more than just greenery. They're living maps pointing to treasures hidden deep within the earth. From beryllium-rich soils in remote corners to the quiet presence of bioindicators across continents, these silent guides reveal what lies beneath if only we learn to see. Their language isn't loud or obvious, but it's precise, etched in every leaf and stem, waiting for those who pause long enough to listen. Beyond gem hunting, this skill of observation holds a deeper power. It teaches us to notice the overlooked, to find meaning in the ordinary, whether in the landscape around us or the choices we make every day. Imagine applying this patience, this keen eye to unravel life's hidden opportunities or warnings often disguised in plain sight. The Earth's lessons extend far beyond soil and stone. They're a reminder to slow down, to truly see. If this resonates with you, drop a comment below saying, "I observe the Earth's signs," to show you're ready to uncover what most miss. For those eager to dive deeper, I've created a complete guide on decoding nature's clues from beginner to expert, focused on identifying promising soils and beyond. The link is in the description, packed with actionable insights. Hit that like button to help spread this rare knowledge, letting YouTube know to share it with others seeking hidden truths. And don't forget to subscribe with notifications on. This journey of discovery is just beginning. Nature is always speaking in symbols and signals through every unassuming plant by the roadside. The question isn't whether it's talking, but whether you're ready to hear. Step into this mindset and the world around you transforms.